I listened to it, and it's one of those things you go like, what a great thing to do right now.
It's so fun.
Like, because everyone's in therapy. Our therapist, we have a company that we love, a sponsor that does online therapy. So therapy's big. I listened to the Chris Parnell and a guest star, hysterical. I mean, it's really funny, and they're so easy. It's better than this podcast. Put it that way. If you're listening to this, switch over. It's not a competition, but they're nice. They're like 22, 25 minutes. Amy plays megalomaniacal, but with so many, because I was in therapy for 5 years. I still see or talk to a therapist.
Yeah, you're not done.
You're capturing a rhythm and a thing, especially in that every time someone says something, you just ask them another question, kind of. So that makes me feel sad, and sad is feeling bad about myself and feeling bad about myself.
They do their own therapy, basically.
So anyway, that's all I have to say. Well, when you talk about it, promote it, or just say why you're doing it.
Well, it's super fun. We did it during the strike, and we just improvised with a bunch of our buddies like Anna and Chris, and a bunch of SNL people are on it. Rachel Dratch, Paula Pell, Tina Fey. We have couples, people that are actual couples in real life, and people that are comedy partners, like Abby and Alana from Broad City. We have all these different people come in, and I play a therapist named Dr. Sheila, and it has to be said in the form of a question because she's not a doctor. And it's just that fun game where I'm bad at my job and they have something they want to work out. And we just improvise and cut it down. And it's just been a blast. It's been very creatively fun because it's been a minute since I've gotten to play a character.
The improv bones are rusty. I mean, I heard, and it was probably the first one, but I don't know if it said who it was. So I know your voice is very unique and then and distinctive, but who was the first couple that had the mom problem?
That was out today. And that is the three great Chicago improvisers, Pete Gross, Jean Villepique, and Stephanie Ware. And that was the premise of that is super fun, is basically a couple comes in and they're like, what's the problem? He's like, I don't know what the problem is. And the wife is like, his mom is really meddling in our relationship. Mm-hmm. So Dr. Sheila encourages her to talk about how much she hates her mother-in-law. Yeah. And then we reveal that she's been hiding under a pile of blankets the whole time. And those three performers are just like expert improvisers. And
being I've done a little improv, but I don't really do it. And it was mostly because it was so hard. And when you hear it so smooth like that, I guess there's editing, but I was thinking it sounds so conversational that I was thinking, where are they cutting? Because it's just boom, 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 boom. And so many throwaway lines that are just like, and he's like, well, I eat breakfast with my mom. She comes over in the morning and makes me my cereal. And does that bother you? And the wife's like, well, I do sleep in. I usually get up at 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. That was such a funny answer. 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. And but there's so many little texture jokes like that keep it going, aside from the overall feel that is a funny idea of who's the queen of the house. And he suggests that his mom could be co-mom of their babies. I think, is that what they call it?
I love the way the laugh points just sneak up on you because the rhythm you're using for the therapy is so accurate. There's a kind of it's almost like a dialect in a way. It's softly.
I think it's really. I love therapy too, Dana. I love it. I revere it, and I'm in a lot of it. And I love watching couples therapy and listening to couples therapy too. I'm always fascinated by how vulnerable people will be. Publicly, it's like, whoa, I can't believe they're sharing this with the whole world. But I could listen to it forever. So, and I love podcasts. By the way, love your podcast. I've listened to almost every episode.
Probably every single person on the podcast.
That's crazy.
So great that I getting a chance to do it. I'm so grateful.